Hey, we had a amazing PD today, put on by some of my wonderful colleagues. We started off with a panel discussion with students that are English language learners, English as second language, and got to hear their stories and their truths of what it's like to be a student that is transitioning linguistically in our schools and having to learn a language as well as all of the other content. And as always, I just think that student stories are the most powerful thing to hear and to see. Um, like everybody looks at data and things like that, and I think all teachers try to think about ELL students and how they can differentiate instruction for them and how they can make sure that they're a part of the classroom environment. But hearing their stories really, you know, is personally convicting for me. Of just I think teachers are always have a lot of pressure and have a lot of things on their plate, but that doesn't mean that we can fail our students, not grade wise, but like fail them in not providing the right support and providing the right atmosphere for them. And so, I just personally am trying to sit with my own thoughts about what I can continue to do for my students to make them feel like they're a part and make them feel welcome and valued members of the classroom, and also help them as they transition both with the language and in many cases in a new environment as well. So, I think one of the things that I really try to do is to make FaceTime with those students, every chance I get. Try to do it multiple times a week, but just really checking in and seeing if they're doing okay, if they need further clarity. A lot of times they'll ask questions, but if they don't, like just continuing to check in on them. And I think it's really, really, really important for us to always keep in mind of how much could be going on with students that we don't even know, and to always assume positive intent and to always assume the best of our students. And I think it's easy to get frustrated with that when we're not seeing production and when we're not seeing them. It feels like they're not doing work, but there's so much else that's going on. And so just keep that in mind. I can't imagine trying to learn a language and also content. I think if you've never experienced it, you can't appreciate how difficult it is for people and for students. But yeah, so thank you to my wonderful colleagues for putting on a great PD, and for my ELL students. I want to continue to work for you. And I want to continue to grow in my own teaching to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to help you be successful and to feel like a welcome part of our classroom community. So always moving forward, always looking upward. We'll see you next time. Day 100 coming up.